they were questioning who was involved from what date and what date. And, I'm talking to them. They said, do it again. So maybe this is like the third time I'm doing it. I think they just don't believe the story, but it involved millions of people over the course of years. So the first people involved in 1998 was the James Bonds, the Filipinos, that would be Batman, and Alexis Romer. And I don't know if he's like Belgium, Dutch, German, something like that. He's a Von Hall, like he's a little bit snooty, very nice guy though. In 2003, after 9/11, it was hands down the Americans. Now, Canada didn't like that when I did Kanata Means Wings, but it's just the nature of the narration of a real story. So the Americans were involved immediately in 2003. In 2005, the Kurds were direct hands on because remember, I'm doing the interviews and blah blah blah. And as a Turk now with the Kurds, that would mean Turks were also involved in 2005. Um, in 2009, the Indians were my tooth. And in 2009, the noble was involved, which kind of makes sense if both are looking at it now. But before those two, hands down, Eastern Europe was involved. And there's a whole little skit on why I believe that. So, Eastern Europe came right after the Kurds in 2005. Then the Indians were in my tooth, and the noble was here. Immediately after, it was the noble's brother. That is the guest on it because they're trying to offer money to prevent harm. So someone's projected it like I was doing the harm because they were offering the 100 million when I declined it. I didn't clue in, and that's what makes me suspect it's someone very closely related to the noble. After the noble now, then it was the Kim and Rihanna and the Greek, Mr. Greek, whoever he was. And that was him coming through the Dean department of Nicholas. So by the time Olive came into the picture, it was actually midway in the story. As Canada and the United States were hit with conflict,